Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing okay. Welcome back to Crata, day 7. Today is August 7th, 2020. Today we're going to be working. This is not going to be, first of all, this is not going to be a complete project. Okay, it's not going to be a start to finish project. It is going to be a start and stop and come back and revisit a few days later project. We're making some spooky books. I think I've already made a spooky book. Um, this year we're going to be making two though. I've already cut the paper down that we're going to be using. This is from Paper Studio, as well as this. Wait, that's the same kind, huh? As well as these little polka dots. Whenever I can find them, they're in here somewhere. And this paper right here, besides the polka dots, is Mystic Moon from Michaels. So we have all these, and I need to find a spider because I want to put this. Maybe I'll do this. I cut these down and I chopped up one too bad, which is okay. I'm not crying about it. It's just that I wanted to put this on the cover of it, because I feel like this, I can put something here, like something wicked this way's come, something fun. But then I also like this to be on the front cover as well. So I don't know. Let's see. So this will be the front and then this could be the back. Yeah, we could do that. Stop crying and just make it happen. I felt like I'm trying so hard to avoid doing books, which I don't have a problem with doing other crafts, but I want to keep your interest, I suppose, because I like crafting. If I could craft every day, I would. But unfortunately, reality says if you go to sleep late, sometimes you won't wake up early enough to craft. Um, Reality says that if your little guy wakes up the same time you wake up, then you won't be able to craft when you want to. But I am sitting here thinking that with school starting and me needing to wake him up at 7:30 in the morning, uh, I may actually start crafting at nighttime or during the day. Like I can get away with, just recently, I've been able to get away with crafting in the mornings while he's awake, or crafting in the midday while he's awake. But in the midday, everyone else is awake and you can hear all the noise outside and it's just crazy. Um, so I usually just, if my friends want to put up with him harassing me constantly, um, then I'll video craft with them. And I enjoy that so much. So I'm always appreciative to my friends for putting up with me. Not him because they think he's cute, right? He's adorable, or he's this. It's really me that I have to worry about. And that's what I always tell people when I do things. I'm like, I have a +1. And if he can't come, then I can't come. Um, did I put this upside down? I guess it wouldn't even matter. So I'm just burnishing this down really good because I don't feel like I put enough glue on there. But I don't want it to bow, even though this cardstock is super thick. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages. And let's go ahead and work on that real quick. So I hope I cut enough to do 2 books and not even be concerned about it. So that's 1, and I don't think I did. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I did not. So let me get one more sheet of paper. All right. I got the pages down. I went back and looked through it. They don't have any crows in this paper pad. It's the Mystic Moon from Michaels. I picked it up on clearance. And so you see it's no crows in here. These are all the sheets that you get. We won't be doing a flip through. I think I probably did one before. If not, I'm sure someone that takes you to Michael's. Has already done it. So I have cut these paper down to be a little bit under 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so that when you fold them over, they fit. And I want this ashy part. I guess we'll keep it in the ashy section. And let's see. Yep. So I have strung along the papers how I think they would look really cool together. I am pretty certain that I did an okay job with that. But I'm fighting with the art glitter glue today, so I wonder what's going on with that. I did use Aleene's tacky glue on a project, and guess what? I liked it. I had used it before. I'm just sliding this down just a little bit. It's not hanging over. I had used it before, and I had oh my goodness, I had a hard time getting it to flow, and now it's just perfect. Like this time when I use it, this last time that I used it, it flowed out really, really nicely. And so it kind of got me excited about having another glue. And the one thing that it did not do, and maybe I didn't use a lot of glue, it didn't warp. It didn't warp the project. So I was like, okay, I see you, Aleene. I know a lot of people pronounce it Eileen, but I think it's Aleene's. Make sure we got these spider webs going in here really nicely. I am really excited about the fall coming. First of all, with this year being the wonderful year that it has been, yeah, I'm excited about anything that's beautiful, nice, kind, and fall is definitely beautiful. If you've been here a while, you know that I love fall because the colors of the trees, they go from green to yellow, brown, red. Fall is just it's aesthetically pleasing to the eye. It's like, wow, this is nice. This is really nice. And then it just goes into nothing, like naked, and then winter comes. When you think about it like that. But I love fall. And I'm not sure if I have ever mentioned this lady's name before. Deb Hope Crafty Cottage here on YouTube. She did a project on her Sunday stamp class. And I think that's really why I like it. She did a technique that, you won't see me doing ever. It's called embossing with a heat gun. I'll try it. But she did it, and she used this tree. It was a naked tree. And she made these fall leaves just fall all over the place. And I was just like, I just realized that's why I love it so much, because I love fall. And she hit it so perfectly on why fall is beautiful. And amazing. I know some people like spring and summer and winter. I like winter for Christmas because you get to get with your family and you get to eat delicious food and all the other stuff. But I love fall for the color. So pretty. Like for Christmas, you have to make it pretty. Fall is all natural. You don't have to put anything in, no injections, no nothing. It's going to happen by itself. With Christmas, you got to get a tree. You got to decorate. You got to put on the makeup. You got to do this. You got to do so much to it that you're working for Christmas to be beautiful. Fall, you don't worry about that. You walk into the stores, like when you walk into a craft store and you see a pumpkin and a scarecrow, you're like, oh yes, fall is coming. And whatever sadness that you have felt before you walked into that store, you're like, fall. I need a pumpkin. I need this. I need that. Because it's just so amazing. It's just so beautiful. Like, I like the certain holidays in other seasons. Like, I love Valentine's Day just because it's so pretty, right? Not that I need to get anything for Valentine's Day, but I love Easter. I love it for the real reason we celebrate, as well as the commercialization of Easter, because it's pretty. Same thing with Christmas. But fall, you don't need to do anything with fall. You just show up. Like fall, when it shows up, it's just like, hey, listen, I mean, just play my song, DJ, and you're like, wow, wow, this is, it's amazing. A lot of people I know love fall, probably not as much as I do, for the reasons I love it. I'm sure everyone loves their holidays for whatever reason. When I lived in Connecticut, we had this big, not we would drive down the street, my mother and I, they had this big, beautiful, it looked like a weeping willow tree, but it was purple. Oh my goodness. So I think it would go from green early on and then it would just be purple. I think it was purple. And then when fall came, mm, it was so pretty. Because for whatever reason, it started to change colors and it was just amazing. Amazing. Like God, yeah, fall is probably one of the ones he took his time with. Because Christmas, we make Christmas like the way it is for Christmas. We don't, if you're religious and you believe the birth of Christ, you don't, nowhere does it say they had a Christmas tree and they put ornaments and presents around the tree, because he was born in a manger, a barn with cows and sheep and stinkiness. So we make Christmas beautiful, but fall, won't do nothing to it. Nothing. You show up and it's like, hey, I got the shift. They're like, you need some coverage? No, I don't need nothing. I brought my lunch. I'm good. I got my tunes. I don't need anything. Don't even disturb me. I got the watch. It's just, that's how amazing fall is. And I'm going to stop romanticizing about fall before I just scrap this project and pull out my leaf cutter and cut a bunch of leaves. And I think the colors, the colors are so complementary. Orange, brown, yellow, green, all those colors, fire engine red, all those colors just look amazing together. Excuse the scraping. Anywho, yeah, I'm off my fall soapbox, but I just love it. It's so pretty. And so I had went into some store. I don't know. I've been looking for craft stuff, like specific craft supplies that I need. I need them, but I don't need them, if that makes any sense. So I've been looking for that, and I haven't been able to find it yet. So now I'm just going to burnish all of this down. This cardstock paper was super thick already, so I am not gonna show it any mercy when I burnish it down, because it's thick. And there we have it. Now we're gonna go ahead and do our spine. And I was thinking to do it in this color. So just shuffling through these papers. See, I think that would be kind of lame-o. We could, if I had a nice strip of washi tape that I was proud of to share on this, we could use it. We could also leave it naked for now and just revisit it at a later day. So I don't want to use this color because I feel like I need to have the paper do this if I choose to do that, right? So if I choose to do this like this, I need to have it go over, but then I have this line here. So we're going to leave this alone for now. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do our spine now. And what we're going to do is, I've already cut this down to 1 inch. So it's 1 inch by 5.5. Excuse me. Yes, 1 inch by 5.5. Yeah. So now what I'm doing is I'm just sizing it up on the sides to see how it looks. And I think we did pretty decent. I don't know how much the gusset measures. I never really can measure a gusset properly. So I just do this and then I just crease it on both sides. Now wherever you have your strongest hold at is where it's going to be very well creased. So whenever I do it, I've noticed that my bottom portion is really lacking. So I'm going to try to fix that today. Okay. And here we go. That is good. now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the glue. And I'm not going to put any on the gusset portion that we just created. I'm going to put it on the sides, everything but the gusset. Because I find that if you do that, it doesn't, and I haven't watched anybody that actually makes books to see if I should be including glue on there or not. On some of the projects I've made, I have glue, and others I don't. But I feel like it doesn't open good enough for me when I put glue on there. But I could be wrong, and maybe it's the opposite way. Who knows? But I think this method works for me fine. So I just put that down, and now I'm just going to run my fingers across here, just like that, and here we go. And I'm going to burnish this like that. And there we have it. All right, so let's just go through our book. This is the front, back, and I'll tell you why the pages are the way they are, because I normally do. So this is a spider web page. This has spider webs in it. Keep that in mind. That's why they connect. Then you turn the page. It has purple in here. So I got purple on here. And then these connect because of the eyes seem to be the only focus point. And then this page goes into this page. I don't remember why. Probably the dots. The eyes, the dots go here from the dots to this dot. This cardstock is really thick. And then these dots, yeah, connect to these. And then you can see these little moths inside of here. And that's the back. And this book, I like this book a lot. It has this owl on it. Very cool. And it just has black and white spider webs. And we've got spiders in this paper right here. And then you see you got dots to dots to dots. A lot of dots, connecting the dots, right? A lot of connecting the dots. And then, as you can see, it has these little spiders in here. And spiders are in here. Flowers to flowers. And then just these two pages go together for the same. This is the same background. I'm sure this is the exact same thing. They just put this in here as well as change the color. So this is our books for Crater for today. I hope that you've enjoyed watching, and if you have crafted along, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you made. Just giving this a good burnish down. I like this one a lot. This one actually feels super duper heavy. They both feel heavy, but this one feels a little bit heavier. I'm actually keep this one even though I'm not into owls. So the next time we come and visit these projects, we'll be putting down some papers and tags and little pockets and things like that. Not a lot, because this is a flat book. It is not a book for expansion. But also, I can't remember if I asked you at the very beginning of the video or not. I would like to know if you would like to see me do a junk journal start to finish. It will not be in one day. It will be over time. And if so, just leave a comment down in the comment section letting me know that as well. I want to say thank you all for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.